5 ways to overcome gas coming up.
Another producer.
What's good, fellow musician? Welcome back to another producer's channel. Today I'm covering a topic a lot of you guys probably can relate to. I'm talking about G.A.S. Exactly. Gear acquisition syndrome. It's characterized by an obsession with always buying new gear, and it's not only limited on music equipment. I also saw a lot of videos about camera gear, so if you are a photographer, then those 5 tips might help you as well. But first, something general. Buying a lot of new gear does not only affect you in a financial way, it also affects your creativity and productivity. I mean, you probably already have this overwhelming number of possibilities to make music. However, you don't really know where to start. You get frustrated, but then you remember this advertisement about this new product and you think to yourself, if I just had this one thing, I would make fire beats. So you go buy it and it becomes one more product in your collection which overwhelms you, and the entire process repeats itself. Therefore, make sure to watch the whole video to find out what you can do against it. I also had this mindset that I needed a particular product, like a plug-in or an interface, whatever, to make great music. And actually, this is not true, but the companies which sell those products, they obviously want us to think that, and they support this paradigm with their advertisements. I mean, you all know those advertisements where they present their product as some kind of holy grail with which you can make your music sound amazing. And of course, there are always award-winning audio engineers included. This is why my first tip is avoid this advertisement. You can do this by, first of all, unsubscribing from the company's email lists. I only get those upsell emails like 50% here and for a limited time there. Don't get distracted by this, simply unsubscribe. There are much better ways to be informed when there are really good deals out there. Another way to avoid this advertisement is using an ad blocker within your browser. You have to be aware that some websites don't allow you access when you're using such an add-on, but you can try it out yourself. Just search for it. There are several add-ons also for your browser. My second tip would be to focus on the equipment that you already have and try to figure out how to use it to get the same result as you would get with the product that you want. This not only requires you to get creative, sometimes the results are even better than they would be with this new product. Furthermore, you learn more about your equipment and how to use it in different ways. The battery of my camera just died and I had to recharge it, so right now it's dark outside and we are left with that horrible lighting here. I hope you don't mind. Nevertheless, this is tip number 3, limitation, right? Because if you already have this overwhelming number of instruments and stuff like that, you probably want to limit yourself. For example, you could make a song using only the stock plugins of your DAW. I think most DAWs have decent instruments and effects, so you will get somewhere, and limitation will always give you some guidance and will force you to be creative. And you learn something on the way, right? Tip number 4 is practice. And yes, this might be the most obvious, but probably also the most crucial thing you want to do to overcome this need of new products. The more you practice, the more familiar you will become with your equipment. And in addition, you will learn how to use it, where and when to use it to get the sound that you want. Last but not least, tip number 5. For those of you who cannot motivate themselves to practice, challenge yourself. And challenges can be everywhere. Simply set a goal and go for it. The reason for that is by challenging yourself, you will learn on the way. You will practice on the way, right? You just have to always challenge yourself. Always challenge yourself. I don't know if this is really good. Probably you want to establish some kind of practicing habit, but challenges are great. Limitation, tip number 3, is somehow a challenge. Another challenge I really like is this against the clock challenge, where you define a certain period of time in which you create a complete song or whatever. You also can participate in remixing and mixing contests. Right now I'm participating in one of those and it's really fun. It's really fun. Go try it out. I mean, there are several all the time. Just search for it and you will find something. So those are my 5 tips on how to overcome gear acquisition syndrome. First of all, you want to avoid any advertisement. Then you probably want to focus on the equipment that you already have. Limit yourself if it's too much. Practice and challenge yourself. Alright, I hope this video helped you. If it did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment with your favorite measure to keep control of your gear acquisition syndrome in the comment section below. You can watch one of my other videos right here. Until then, have an absolutely awesome day. I think I know which gear I'm going to buy next. Some proper lighting.